is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope I'm on a blessed Friday if you're watching this. Before I get started for today's video, talking about Survivor Series, bringing back the old ways. Alright, just want to do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers on Rumble. Still at 303, still okay with me. It's still crazy, right? That's still a crazy number. And alright, I got some shit coming up next month that hopefully will increase that sub count substantially, but we shall see. But without further ado, let's get into this video. It's not gonna be too long. I'm just here to talk shit about war games and how it's overrated, outplayed, and it's over. Right? It's done. It's washed. It's over. Like, this isn't WCW. Alright, and I'm not gonna go back and watch the war games with Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, baby, or Magnum TA or Sting, Ric Flair. Woo! I don't care. I don't care about that. Alright, bring back the traditional 5-on-5 or 4-on-5, 4-on-4 elimination match. Now, I'm not gonna get into like the older Survivor Series that were goated, like 2003 was Team Bischoff versus Team Austin. Legendary shit. Top tier. Peak, as the kids say. Or 05, one of my personal favorites was Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. And this is how chaotic it was leading up to the Survivor Series. Or just invading each other's shows. That shit was awesome. Like, that was a great time, man. Even 2002 was personally probably my favorite Survivor Series of all time, because you had the introduction of the Elimination Chamber and that promo package for it, man, with saliva always. Tremendous. Fucking tremendous. But I'm not here to talk about that because you guys already know. Alright, you can just go watch fucking the show on YouTube. But here, I'm just here to do some booking, some hypothetical booking, or fantasy booking at this year's Survivor Series. Right, so you're doing Team OGs versus Team Great Value Bloodline, right? Okay, so you got your 5-on-5. You know, I don't like some of the picks on each team, but it is what it is, alright? So Team OGs, you got Roman, Jimmy, Jay, Sammy, and Seth freaking Rollins, alright? Team Great Value, you got Sojakoa, Jacob, Tama, Tonga, and the top dog, Big Bronson Reed, right? So they could have done it. This is like a typical 5-on-5 elimination match, right? It doesn't really matter who starts off. You got probably like maybe Jacob versus I don't know, Jay, for instance. What matters is the order of the eliminations, right? So for like the OGs, I'll have Jimmy get eliminated first because he's a jobber, then Sammy, who's also a jobber, and then Jay. All right, so then you'd be down to 2. Should be Roman and Seth. Alright, that's to play up the fact that Seth, this is the moment he was dreading. He was saying all this bullshit for weeks, talking about, I will not team up with Roman Reigns, and it hurts me in my chest, man. Well, here it is, buddy. Better buckle up. Alright, and as for Team Great Value, the Temu, Alibaba, Wish.com Bloodline, right, the only 2 that gets eliminated will be like Tankaloa and then Tama Tonga. So who eliminates who doesn't necessarily matter, but like I said, for those, like for each team, those are the people that need to get eliminated first for the first half of the match, right? Because you gotta like Jacob eliminate fucking Jay, for instance, or you got Sammy eliminate Tama Tonga. It doesn't matter, right? You get down to Roman and Seth versus Solo, Jacob, and Bronson Reed. Alright, and the crowd lose their shit. I'm telling you right the fuck now. If they did it like that, the crowd be like, oh shit, we have like a semi-shield reunion. You know what I mean? That's what people will be thinking. Alright, then from there, we have like, I don't want to see Seth eliminate fucking Bronson again. I really don't. So I'll have Roman eliminate Bronson Reed. Alright, so then we're down to Jacob and Solo versus Seth and Roman. I'll probably book it to where Roman eliminates Jacob, and then you see Solo, he comes in, hits like a cheap shot on Roman, hits like the Samoan spike to Roman, eliminates his ass again. Alright, so then it's down to Solo and Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins obviously gets the win here. Does a curb stomp, whatever pedigree, don't fucking matter. He wins for the OGs. Alright? That's one way they could have booked it. Or they could have it to where Solo beats Seth Rollins. And you have the Great Value Bloodline getting the definitive win here. Alright? And after that, there's no question. Like, Roman's story with the Bloodline's over. It's like, he lost time and time again to Solo. He's the tribal chief now. So you can tell the story of Roman officially hitting rock bottom. No pun intended. Alright, so you tell the story of Roman. He lost his championship to that mid-card piece of trash, politicking bum, Mamba Rhodes, Cody Perez. Lost his wise man, and he lost his family. So this man has nothing. So he's basically bum-ass Barry Corbin here in 2024. Alright, but not to that extent. You know what I mean? They just tell the story of Roman, having to dig down and find himself once again. The big dog. Alright, and you go that way. So you can tell the story of Roman trying to redeem himself as a babyface. And if they go that route, then they need to go pedal to the metal with the Team Bloodline. Alright, you gotta go all in with Solo Sikoa. Now, obviously, for, political reasons, they do not want to get that belt off of Cody Perez. Right, which is unfortunate because that asshole, that overrated, overachieving ass piece of shit is holding that belt hostage and he ain't doing jack shit with it. Alright, so let him become one of the worst champions of all time. That's fine, that's his prerogative. Alright, but for Solo, you can have him going after L.A. Knight. Yeah. Right, have him beat LA to become the United States champion. Like, that way you can give these guys some type of momentum heading into the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? But it's not gonna happen. Nah. No, like, that's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen next weekend, War Games? What's gonna happen is, I hate the concept of War Games itself, to where you gotta wait till all 10 men are in the ring simultaneously for someone to get pinned and for every team to get the dub. You know what I mean? It's stupid. I fucking hate it, to where, like, the whole beauty of the elimination match is that anyone could get got at any point. You know what I mean? Like, how crazy would it be if Roman got eliminated first? Like, that would be fucking nuts, but they would never do that. Or have Solo Sikoa be eliminated first. There's so many possibilities that you could do in an elimination match. You know what I mean? Alright, they're gonna have the OG bloodline go over once again. And if that happens, then what's the point? Where do you go from there? What, like, all 5 of these guys they make amends with each other and it's go their separate ways? Like, come on, man. Like, this shit's stupid. It is. Alright, and this bloodline shit, this is what happens when you have, like, no foreseeable future and no clear direction where you want to go with the bloodline. It's kind of just making up shit along the way. Because it really doesn't make any sense for Jay, Sammy, or Rollins to be on Team Roman. Right? We spent, like, the past 2 years trying to take this asshole down. You know what I mean? But it's like, oh, but it's for the greater good. But it's like you're telling me that fucking Solo Sikoa is a bigger threat than Roman at his peak? Come on, man. It's stupid. Like, if I'm Rollins, I'm like, yo, that's your fucking problem. Right? That whole bloodline shit ain't got shit to do with me. Like, I gotta worry about CM Perv when he gets back. And Sammy, you just stick in the mid card for I care. I'm good on Sammy, man. I really am. Dude looks like shit for God knows how long. Like, months now. And as far as being the fan, Jey Uso, he could be like, hey, Uso, I'm trying to get back to the road to becoming the next World Heavyweight Champion, Uso. But I don't know. I digress. So what's probably going to happen is OG Bloodline goes over next weekend at War Games. Then we see the return of the final boss, The Rock. He comes down, lays the smacketh down on Big Bronson Reed's candy ass because he ain't even Samoan. He said, why the fuck are you here? Alright, let's rock bottom the people's elbow, make some people happy. You need us to face down with the OG Bloodline. He grabs some mic, he says, if you smell, look at the song, what the final boss is cooking. Alright, that's what I can see happening if I'm using my Gear 5 Conqueror's hockey. Right? And as far as the women's War Games match, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. It's just how so fucking random this shit is. Alright, the obvious solution could have been just Team Liv versus Team Nia. You know, Raw versus SmackDown. The shit that I grew up watching. The shit that I sorely miss. For Team Liv, it could be Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Rhea Ripley, and the birth control, fucking Io Sky and Kairi Sane. Alright? Team Nia, you got Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and who's the last one? Naomi. There you go. So there's your 5-on-5. And you're thinking to yourself, well, why would Liv team up with Rhea? Well, here's a story you can tell. Alright, say Liv's in the ring at one point, Rhea just comes in, just headbutts the shit out of her, or hits the riptide on Liv. No, it doesn't matter. Alright, shits on Liv Morgan, Nia pins her, so now, and then Rhea just walks away. Says, fuck you guys. Alright, so now, like, they're down 2. So you got 3-on-5, and then you just have Team Nia just annihilate, you know, Team Liv. There you go. That's one way they can do it. Another story that they can tell is that, like, you have whoever, say, like, Rhea eliminates Nia Jax from the Riptide. You have Tiffany Stratton. She says, fuck it. She goes into business for herself, cashes in her money in the bank in the middle of the fucking match, and becomes the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Never been done before. And how fucking insane would that be? Just imagine a pop. Just Tiffany Stratton just cashing in and becoming the SmackDown Women's Champion during the match. That will be nuts. Never been done before. I'm just saying. But is that gonna happen? Nah. Like, not my scenarios is gonna happen. Alright? And whoever actually wins fucking next week doesn't matter, because who fucking cares, man? Who, like, really? Who cares? Alright? This is a random ass match that has no need to be on the card, but they just said, fuck it, we need a women's War Games match. And I need Candice LeRae on the card. That's exactly what we're gonna get. I'm not watching. Right? And that's pretty much all I gotta say about this shit. So, bring back the traditional Survivor Series was 5-on-5, where this Team SmackDown versus Team Raw. Right? I miss those days. I miss those years. You know, those were good shit because you didn't know, because the sense of danger and unpredictability is gone in this product. Alright, it's too fucking predictable, man. And I plan on doing another video in the near future about brand supremacy, about which brand is superior, like warfare between each brand. You know what I mean? Miss that shit. But it is what it is. I digress. So let me know your thoughts on this year's War Games. Are you excited? Are you anticipating a banger from Triple H's War Games? Or are you like me, to where you don't care, like you don't like the War Games concept, you know, you want to get back to the traditional 5-on-5, 4-on-4, it's a regular elimination match. Or it's just Raw versus SmackDown. Simple, it, like, again, if it ain't broke, why fix it? That's all I'm saying. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section. Love it, hate it, comment, subscribe to the channel, it's all the same to me. I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys. Next video, I'll be working on the AEW Dynamite video, and I gotta do TNA, and I'll probably post like predictions for Full Gear in the comment and community tab. So yeah, wasting up for you guys' time, so be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, protect you and yours, loved ones, in this crazy ass world we live in. And most importantly, trust in God. I'm out of here. Till next time, adios.